y'all are. And this is Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jeff. This is all Jeff. Landy, Jeff. Okay.
There's a lot.
I had to do that to him this morning.
It's all there.
Yeah. Now I want to bring something to your attention this morning.
Besides the fact that I'm Jeff.
Besides the fact that
That's already been brought in.
Yeah, we done brung that to the attention. And I want to bring it early because it's not our usual time to be on Facebook. So this is an early thing.
Yeah. Junior Carson, what's happening, brother?
Good morning, Junior. How you doing, buddy? Anyway, so we've talked about Kopi Luwak coffee, the cat that eats the coffee beans the other day.
the civet cat that eats
the civet
coffee.
cat, yeah, that eats coffee. And Jeff got me some Kopi Luwak coffee in here.
Because I'm a giver.
Because he's that way, you know. He wanted me. He knows I like drinking coffee early in the morning, so he got me some, and I made me a cup of it. You know, I don't have a problem with your coffee, Jeff.
Doesn't taste like crap.
No, it doesn't. Tastes pretty good, but the problem I've got is the floaties.
The floaties in it. It's Baby Ruth.
Yeah. It's Baby Ruth.
The floaties. Oddly though, it's the can looks just like Folgers. You know, so.
Yeah, it looks like Folgers. It's got a lot of tape on the front of it and a cat. And yeah, okay, we're good with that.
Yep. I got it out of the litter box this morning. We should be good. It's fresh.
We can do that. We can do that.
Hope y'all's morning is going great. What is Shane? What's up? Shane Cleghorn, sir. How you doing?
Hey, Shane. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Man, it is crazy out here today. So, hope y'all's morning is going good. It is Wednesday. Way back Wednesday. In the 9 o'clock hour, Jade Marie Patek. If I'm saying her name correctly, she will be in studio. Hang out with us and sing us some music.
She gonna serenade us?
She gonna serenade us.
Woo, doggy.
Is that like what you do to meat?
That's marinade, not serenade.
So, because you're marrying the families.
Yeah, you're marinating it.
You're marrying the flavors.
Yeah, you're marrying them flavors
so
together.
So it's marinade.
Marinade. I'm talking about serenade.
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 No, Jade.
Serenade.
No, her name is Jade.
I understand her name's Jade, but it's serenade.
Oh, I thought you were saying Sarah.
Her name's not Sarah. Her name's Jade.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be here too.
Who's on first?
Yeah, she's gonna be here first. She's gonna be here too.
I missed yesterday. I apologize.
You got knuckle deep in some work. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I started a situation with my vehicle, and about 5:30 yesterday morning, and about 11:30 I finished, and about 9:15 my phone kind of buzzed, and I looked at my phone and I went, "Oh man, it's 9:15. I done missed a show." All right, so I apologize. I wasn't here. I hope the one person that misses me, I apologize to you. The rest of you, oh well.
Yeah, it happens.
You know.
It happens.
Has anybody sent us any info? Has anybody sent us anything on Facebook we need to talk about?
No, not yet. Like I said, Shane said morning. Morning, y'all. Oh, there we go. Hope y'all enjoyed Mr. Chance Ray yesterday. Good dude, nice to talk to, man, from Missouri, so he's a southern dude, and it was a good time to hang out with him and let him play some music for us. And he played fiddle strings last night, you know, so he picked up a gig, and he'll be back around. It's always fun to have guys in. That's why we're excited about having Miss Jade in studio. Don't know much about her. I know her. I mean, she's newer. She has a song called Dead Flower. She's kind of a crazy ex-girlfriend kind of singer. You know, I think she's got a little attitude to her, which is a good thing. Yeah.
Good. That's going to be her deal. You know, have that attitude.
Exactly.
You know. And you don't want to make them crazy ex-girlfriends mad at you.
No, you don't.
No.
You don't want to make the current ones mad at you.
You don't want to make the current girlfriends mad at you. Or wife.
Or wife, yeah. In our case.
On our case, yep. So, does everybody, when they chime in, do we get to see everybody that chimes in?
I don't think so because I've got 5 viewers, but I won't have anybody who. Kyle Barron's just checked in, but I don't have anybody, like, it doesn't tell me who those 5 are. It only shows me, like for instance, like Kyle Barron.
Well, do they have to like the Facebook page first?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know
how
how
come
that
we
works.
can't see them? They're incognito.
Yeah.
They're hiding.
They're in don't disturb mode.
Yeah, they're on I see you, but you can't see me mode.
It might just be it takes forever for this stuff to load, and that's why I don't see it. You know.
I see.
But
Well,
dude,
I told a lady friend of mine, she's my jeweler,
he said, Shane says we need rain. We should do a rain dance.
we need rain, so we need to do a rain dance. We'll do that at 8:20 this morning. Remind us, Shane. Okay, that's on you, buddy. You don't remind us, no dance.
We're gonna dance at when we get on the air.
Huh? Yeah. We're gonna do a rain dance this morning. That way it'll be entertaining, to say the least.
I don't know about all that.
Yep. But that's all right. We can handle it. We're gonna pull that off.
Let's see.
That way it'll be entertaining.
There you go.
Yay!
If you hear
Is
that
that
or
rain?
not,
That sounds like rain. It's raining outside. Okay. What are we going to talk about today, Jeff? Uh-oh, somebody here?
yeah, it's always here. All right, y'all, hold on. Let's see here.
He'll be back.
I'll be back in hopefully time.
8 minutes.
Yeah. Is he looking for you?
I don't know.
You know this guy? Yeah, okay.
Not the best intro, because that's what I did.
Dang it, this guy. This guy. Hey, what's up?
The house we live in this morning.
Over Smith's?
Well, I'd like to say a big thank you to a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people that say,
Come in here and say it right now. We're on Facebook Live.
Hello, sorry.
Yeah, we had to see a guest. Sit there. They can see you.
All right, Don Reed, how you doing, boss?
Good morning, Don. What's up?
We have got a handful of minutes, so
hey, look there.
Yeah.
introduce yourself, say hello.
I thought this
You
was
got a phone?
radio, but I'm looking at a live broadcast here. It looks like television.
You gotta put your hat like that. so
Yeah,
you
well,
can-
since it's television, I'll leave my hat on. I'm bald, and the glare would probably blind everyone.
Well, that's all right. We get glad.
Well, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Cecil Walston. A lot of people know me as Travis, the train man. And night before last, my parents' house caught on fire over there on Sharp Avenue. And it was a very big fire, extremely large fire, 4-alarm. And they had three fire departments responded. Obviously, Ballinger, I believe that Winters came in, and so did Rowena. Absolutely fantastic. And I'll tell you what, I have to say a huge thank you and a great big hug out to our neighbors, our neighborhood, the citizens of Ballinger. A couple of heroes in this deal. Marcus Duarte, I don't know if anybody here, most people probably know, he's 14 years old. That's my mom and dad's next door neighbor, Alda Duarte's oldest son. Marcus was up at 4 a.m. when the fire started and happened to see it ignite off and everything start burning. And Marcus is kind of the hero here. He alerted his mother, Alda, who got up, and along with another neighbor, Brittany, she called 911. And Marcus ran across the street, beating on my mom and dad's door to awaken them, to let them know the house was on fire, to get out. Both my parents are elderly and disabled. We managed, both folks got out, 3 dogs, and everything's good. So the rest of the stuff is just stuff that can be replaced. But I tell you what, the Ballinger Police Department, their response time was less than 1 minute. Less than a minute. I think it was like 37 seconds and they were on the scene.
Wow.
Incredible, incredible. The Ballinger Fire Department, now everybody says, it just seems like it takes forever. Well, it seems like it takes forever. But I'm gonna tell you what, it's a very intense fire, extremely hot. And of course, a lot of things are just burnt plumb up. But the Ballinger Fire Department, at 4 a.m., think about this, you've gotta get the call out on the volunteer fire department. You've gotta wake people up, they've gotta get up, get their bearings, get dressed, drive in their personal vehicles down to the fire station, get the equipment fired up and rolling.
Right.
Get it on scene, get it on station, and then you've got to stage the equipment. You've got to hook up fire hoses, you've got to get fire hydrants hooked up, you've got to get water pumping, you've got to get boots on the ground, SCBA's on. These guys hit the ground so quickly that the house is actually saved. We lost 2 bedrooms and a bath and a part of the washroom. All that's rebuildable.
Yeah, you can fix that.
Another huge thank you, shout out, of course, Tyler Smith. He lives right there close by. He saw the fire, came over real quick, concerned, and made sure everybody was out. But the Texas Farm Bureau, another big shout out to them. The adjuster was there the very next morning, walking through the house, boots on, in the muck, in the mess, in the smoke, still smoldering, guys. There's still smoke out of the house. And he's walking through there saying, don't worry, you're insured, you're covered. We'll fix it. And it's just amazing. I tell you what, we're very fortunate to live in a community where that's the case, where we have all the people that are willing to come in and help. People have come by, what can we do to help?
Right.
What do you need? Do you have a place to stay? Several people have come by and just given my folks some cash, saying you're gonna need it. Amazing.
It's amazing what
It's amazing.
this community's capable of.
It's amazing.
In an emergency situation, it's amazing what this community's capable of when it ain't an emergency.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You bet. There again, too, the churches. Another shout out. There's so many people that I feel bad that I can't remember them all. The community churches. Every church in this community has sent at least one or more representatives over. What do you need? What can we do?
Yep.
Mobilizing resources. I mean, all the churches. It's just been amazing.
That's awesome.
It really is.
Yep.
So, I mean, I really don't, other than to come to a public venue like this to say thank you, it's almost not enough. How do you thank an entire community?
Like that.
And
I mean,
exactly.
Don't put them on there.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, how do you thank an
Yeah,
entire
well, hang
community?
out with us, and we'll put a
We'll give you a shot at it again.
we'll give you a shout out again for our listeners. I mean, we have a lot of viewers out there, but we'll have more listeners, and we'll let you go run through it again, you know, and in about
3 minutes.
yeah, thereabouts, we'll get you back on there, and you can talk about it some more.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
I
you know.
appreciate it. Other again, I appreciate the platform.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Otherwise, you know, there's just no way to go out and shake all the hands and all the hugs and thank yous and God bless and prayers that we're getting, and just overwhelming, truly overwhelming when something like this happens.
It's humbling.
Very humbling, very humbling. You see it happen to other people, and you think, you know, oh my God, there for the grace of God. Therefore, you know, I hope
But
that
when
never
you
happens.
experience some of that, it's
Yes,
unbelievable.
when you are the one it happens to, it's like, wow, you just don't realize what you have till you lose it, and you don't realize what you have to gain till you've received it.
Exactly.
It's been wonderful. For such a bad thing to happen, it's really been wonderful.
That is awesome, Bub. I'm glad that community stepped up, and they always do.
They do.
Always do.
Always do.
Always do.
You know, and
You
it's,
know, people talk smack about what we got. What we got's bad to the bone. When the pressure comes down, them boys get after it.
Yes, sir. You know, I've been all over the United States of America. I've been in every state in the union, and except for Alaska and Hawaii. I've got to make that remark there.
I've never been to Alaska or Maine, so I'm right behind
I've been to Maine. It's not very big. Rhode Island's even small.
Yeah.
But man, United States of America, for all our issues, for all our differences, for all the arguments we have, man, this is the best nation on earth. There are good people everywhere in this country.
I just wish people would remember that.
You know,
Whenever
and
we,
it is.
whenever we get so sideways and twisted, I wish they would just stop and think, but we could be stoned right now because we took the thing off of our face. Stoned as in rocks.
Right.
Y'all remember that?
I'm a little hoarse and a little choked up from all the smoke, but yes, don't understand.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, just stop and just be like, but this sucks. I'm pissed. I hate life. Yeah, but the fact that I can stand up and tell the man I hate to his face that I don't like you as president, whatever, yeah, whoever it might be, or Maxine Waters, the gracious, wonderful woman that she is.
Oh my gosh, Diane Feinstein this morning on Fox. I don't even get me started.
Yeah, I could say that to her though.
That's right.
The fact that you can get on your phone and be angry at somebody on Twitter and walk
say
away and not expect to knock at your door and a brute squad carrying you out to an undisclosed location.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or
Absolutely.
your front yard if it's Iraq.
Exactly.
You know, or whatever, in front of God and everybody.
Town square, you got it.
So, I mean, that's what people forget.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
They forget that about a small town, too.
Right.
They forget that all, like you said, with all of our hiccups in this small town, our bad streets, our this, our that, small towns are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's why we come back to this town.
Got that whispering girl on the radio again. She don't want to tell about $5 footlongs at Subway.
Right? There we go.
But anyway.
All right, good morning. It is Wednesday.
Woo, dude, we are halfway. We are halfway to Friday.
Man, it's about to.
We're better than halfway because you can't count today.
It is classified. Yeah, today's already over.
Yeah, today's
Mark it
already
down,
over.
write it down,
Scratch
what's
it
happening,
down.
it's
We're
over.
just cleaning up the mess the rest of the days.
Man,
But it's still gonna be hot today.
It is, dude.
Not
it's gonna
as
be,
hot.
And that's what we were talking about yesterday. You know, it's pretty crazy when you can be like, yo, it's only gonna be 101 today.
Yeah.
And be excited about it. You know.
Ooh, it's only gonna be 101. I'm getting my coat out from behind my
Yeah.
pickup.
I don't know how we're gonna do it.
That's
You
right.
know, dogs won't come in the house anymore. They're excited.
Yeah.
Outside, I go, no, it's not. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm staying outside. You know,
Yeah, or walk
100
out this morning, the wind's kind of blowing a little bit, and you almost get a chill.
Well, you
It's been
know,
hot
the
so long.
low tonight is supposed to be 73. I mean, we're getting crazy.
Man, I'm telling
You
you.
know, it's 101 today for your high in the Agriplex. It'll bump up to about 103 tomorrow, but I mean, that's better than 110. 111.
Yeah, I'll take 103 over 110 any day.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So you're hanging out with Jeff and Landy. It is Wednesday here in the Agriplex. It's way back Wednesday. We got some special things going on in the community. You know, we in the 9 o'clock hour. You guys be sure to tune in. If you can't make it to your radio dial at 1400, be sure to jump on to KRUN's Facebook page at 1400 AM. I'm
Right.
sorry, no, I'm way off. KRUN 1400 AM. Type that all into your Facebook search bar. Hit enter. You can go see our live video because at the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to have an artist. Her name is Jade Marie Patek in here to
Yep.
play us some live music on a Wednesday.
Yep.
Can't beat that,
I'm
man.
telling you what, we're going to get serenaded.
Sarah, yes, Sarah.
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
had-
her name is Jade.
No, serenaded.
Sarah who?
No, her name's Jade.
Jade. Yeah, she'll be here.
Yeah, but we're going to get serenaded.
Yeah, I guess Sarah.
Never
be
mind, Jeff.
Sarah be
Never
here
mind.
too.
Never mind.
Sarah's coming. But yeah, but honestly, it's really neat, man. You know, it's exciting to have we love when we have artists in here to come in and come hang out with us and just kind of, you know, get to share their vision of life, whatever it might be, and you know, and their belief in their songs.
That's exactly right.
And they're young and they're aggressive, they're hungry, and they want to do this.
Yeah, and
You know?
and they're looking forward to it. You know, people when they come out here, they look forward to coming out here and getting on the radio. It's kind of like us in the morning. You know, I look forward. I missed yesterday,
Yeah,
and I apologize.
that's all right.
I was under
Life
I was
happens.
under my truck. My truck was kind of broke, and I was under my truck, and finally somebody texted me about 9:15 yesterday, and my tail end went to rattling, and I went, wow, that's my phone. So I looked at my phone. I wonder what time it is, and it was 9:15. I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
I let my buddy down.
I think we've all been there when we've gotten involved in a project, no matter what it is. And I'm real bad about that. You could ask my wife. If I get something started, I'm yeah. Hold on one second.
That's right.
One second.
Hang on.
And then like
Just a
45
minute.
minutes later, you're like, okay, I've almost got it.
Right. Just
I
a
know.
minute.
Yeah.
A minute. I'll be right there.
Yeah. What do you mean church is over?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was just replacing a light bulb. I don't understand what happened. But yeah, I get that, man. It's no big deal. Apparently, though, we on Facebook Live, and here's the benefit of Facebook Live, we have been called out because it's past 8:20 and there was no rain dance that happened.
Uh-oh. All right. So on Facebook Live, if you're on Facebook Live, you'll be able to see us. Me and Jeff both, we're gonna get up and do a little dance for you. So hang on.
He's
Here we
talking about
go.
me and Jeff both.
Here we go.
Yeah,
It's gonna rain,
it's-
and it's gonna rain, and it's gonna rain. That's my rain dance for you this morning.
He
That's
did it. I had everything called up. The reason we were delayed on that, and I wouldn't mind helping you. I was looking.
Yeah, okay. I didn't see you try to get out of
I
the
did
chair.
too.
Dan.
For all you listeners, I was dancing.
No, he wouldn't.
But the funny thing is, though, I had the rain dance all queued up.
Yeah.
But we had a guest come in,
Right.
and I went to go look at something else, and I removed it from to be pulled up. So that was my bad. That's what I was looking for when you were dancing. I was looking for it.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get that pulled back up, so we at least have some music to our shaking of the tail feather. But check us out at KRUN, 1400 AM. We'll get that rain dance going for you there. You know, in the 9 o'clock hour in the break.
Hey, tell us.
Tell you what, I'll
hey,
join in, and I promise you.
There you go. Hey, tell us about the old boy that was hating on Mr. Trump.
Okay.
And
So, one of Landy's biggest points since he's been here has been, all right, listen, you are allowed all day long to stand for what you think you believe or what you believe in, your opinion. Come after it. You're all ready for it. But here's the problem. You better have your closet cleaned out before you step up and talk mess about somebody else.
or you better be ready to man up about the things that are in your closet.
That should always be rule number one.
Yeah.
Because
Check yourself
check your
before
facts,
you
because
wreck yourself.
here's what happened. All right. James Gunn, a director that I love personally as a director.
Right?
I assumed his politics because he's an actor and a director.
Right?
And you can pretty much nowadays assume their politics.
Right?
You know? So real question, and because we have a guest we want to get to, but you can assume his politics as being an extreme liberal. He spoke out against Trump.
Right.
Well, James Gunn is the director of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. He already
Right.
wrote part 3. He was working on that, fixing to start shooting that movie. He did a movie called Slither, which I love. It's a comedy horror movie, and he was also part of Tromaville back in the day that did the Toxic Avenger. If you're a film nerd like me, you understand. And so he's just kind of eclectic, and you kind of get this idea from him. His humor is a little sideways, but it works.
Mhm.
Okay, well, here's where it becomes important. You want to build your stature up to the point where you feel like you are the end all be all when it comes to trashing
Oh, yeah.
somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Your opinion is the only one that matters. Therefore, you're going to get on
Oh,
Twitter
yeah.
and you're going to be a big boy.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to mouth off about our president,
Oh, yeah.
which you have a right to do.
That's right. It's America.
My only problem is you won't mouth off. You better have your closet cleaned out. Well, Mr. Gunn did not have his closet cleaned out.
He what?
He did not.
He didn't look back in his past when he's persecuting somebody for their past?
Shocked, right? I know.
What happened?
I was blown away.
How did this happen?
Well, how it went down was somebody, a conservative radio host, wasn't
A
me.
radio host?
It wasn't me because I ain't got that kind of time.
Yeah.
This is the problem with the internet, and we've said this 1,000 times. The internet is written in ink.
That's right.
Okay, you cannot just erase what has happened.
That's right.
He went through I don't know how many tweets and found tweets. What I'm fixing to say is sensitive, and it's not right by any means. So if you think I mean in that way, I don't. But from 6 to 10 years ago, he found tweets that Mr. Gunn put out about off-color jokes about pedophilia, about rape,
Homosexuality,
about other
and
stuff.
all kinds of things.
Yeah, and I don't know the man, so I can't speak towards his true character. They were just off-color jokes. Well, the
Right.
conservative brought him up. Disney said, "You're fired." This dude
You know-
has brought millions to Disney because of the Guardian. He took an obscure comic book of the Marvel universe that not a lot of folks knew about and made it one of the best movies made in the comic book movies.
Right.
And made that group of actors and everything legitimized.
Right.
You know, because of his direction, his writing.
But here's the deal, Jeff. We've all got closets.
Yes.
If you don't think you have a closet, that's your closet.
Yes.
You're standing in front of the door. But we've all got closets. We've all done things that we're not real happy about. We're all done things that we're basically ashamed about. We've all said things that we're ashamed of.
Exactly.
And I just assume people not bring my past up because it ain't too flamboyant.
That's why you're not going to attack somebody else's past.
That's why I'm going to leave you alone.
You as a person, Landy, and me and myself, I will never attack somebody else's past
Yeah.
because I know that I don't need you digging in mine.
Well,
Not that it's horrible. I just don't want my stuff brought back up.
That's right. But it's not about a person's past. It's actually what all these people are failing to realize is your past, the things that you've lived through, the things that you've experienced,
Uh-huh.
actually defines who you are as a person. However, there is a catch to that. You leave it alone.
Yeah.
What was done was done.
And here's my
It was
problem.
done back then. It's not.
Here's my problem.
Yeah.
All the actors and all of Hollywood are now coming to his defense. Well, that was 6 to 10 years ago. People can change. What? They can't? Are you sure? Because that's not how you feel about anybody else in
That's
this
not
world.
how you're feeling about President Trump.
Right. You're not.
You don't think he's changed?
I don't get it.
I don't understand. Oh, here's the deal. You know what was that old saying? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. You know.
This is the problem. This is the hypocrisy of where we live right now in this community, in this environment, and everything else.
It basically boils down to
Yeah.
you don't be running your mouth about somebody else's business unless you want somebody else in your business.
Exactly.
And of course, I'm going to catch heck for it's business.
It's not business. It's for the
Actually, it is business.
It's business.
Because they're going to dig deep to get
Because
in
it
your
got
business.
real.
Yeah.
So, all right. So there you go. You reap what you sow. You talk a lot, and Landy's been hitting on it ever since that he would wish that one time that these liberals would get out there and speak against conservatives, no matter what they might speak against, who hate on everybody and criticize their past, would get a little on their own medicine. Well, he did.
Yep.
He just lost millions and millions of dollars. And no telling, it might take him a year, it might take him 3 months. He might be back next week. I don't know. I'm just saying, he did get a little taste of it.
Yeah, he got him.
His mouth literally wrote a check that his butt couldn't cash.
That's right.
You know? His fingers.
His alligator mouth overloaded and his hummingbird behind.
Exactly. There you go. So, all right. So speaking of the negative, now let's jump to the positive of a negative situation.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. Listen to this. We have in the studio this morning, Cecil Walston. Everybody knows him as Travis. He's the train guy, and he came over here and wanted to visit with everybody. And he's actually got something to say to the people of Ballinger. Go ahead, Trav.
Oh, absolutely, thank you. And just a quick note, as far as your past, Landy, it's colorful, I think, is the It's colorful. We won't go past
It's very highlighted and spotted.
Yeah, no, we don't
No,
do
no,
that. I told y'all not
It's
to
colorful.
do that
It's
now.
colorful, that's all. No, for everybody that's listening, as most of you know, in a small town, something big happens, and the word gets out really quickly, and there was a big fire, a house fire, and that fire was my parents' home over on Sharp Avenue, their 3rd Sharp. Really big fire, really catastrophic, lots of loss. And one of the things I wanted to do was stop by because, like I was telling Landy and Jeff on the internet here a little bit ago, how do you go to a community, actually several communities, because this was a 4-alarm fire. And only somebody in the fire department is going to understand what that means, a 4-alarm fire. That is a major event, okay? And the Ballinger Fire Department, the Winters Fire Department, I believe the Rowena Fire Department all responded to this fire because it was such a large fire. I tell you what, there's so many people to thank. You just can't go through the community and pat everybody on the back, give everybody a hug and shake their hand, and you can't say thank you enough. And that's why I came here. This is about the only platform that I knew to go to where I could come and do that and say, you know what, the Ballinger Police Department,
I heard their response time was terrible.
yeah, it was less than 1 minute. If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, from the initial phone call at 4 a.m., 4 a.m. people, that's 4 o'clock in the morning, when everybody but me is asleep. I work nights, by the way.
Yeah.
At 4 a.m., the police department's official response time, as I understand, was 37 seconds.
Thank you, Ballinger
Hey,
Police
that's
Department.
A
pretty
police officer was on the scene at 37 seconds after the initial call to 911. He was right there, okay? So if you don't think they're not out patrolling your neighborhoods, brother, they're out patrolling your neighborhoods. They're keeping a watch over you while you sleep.
That's right.
Now, sure enough, they confirmed, big fire. The fire department, and when you think of the dynamics of a volunteer fire department, I want you to think, at 4 a.m. you're sound asleep, or most people. Okay, the 911 dispatcher's got to send out the call. That means they've got to wake all of these people up. These people have to get up in a fog, get dressed, and go from sound asleep to 100% wide open.
Yeah, but they got to get to the fire department first, don't
They have to drive their personal vehicles down to the fire station. They have to open the fire station, fire up all the fire apparatuses, and then drive to the fire. Okay, now, I'm gonna tell you what, this house and the outbuildings where the fire started due to a down power line, this house is very old and it went like gasoline.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this
Dry
house
wood.
burnt like a gasoline fire. So here's the thing, the fire department was on the scene so quickly
Right.
that they saved the house. Now, yes, there is catastrophic damage. We lost one major bedroom, and we lost part of another. We lost the hallway, the bathroom,
But I
and the
understand
washer.
you lost everything on the outside, pretty much.
Everything on the outside. Yeah, there's a huge loss. My gosh, there's so much stuff.
What you didn't lose,
Yeah, you didn't lose
the
mom and
mom
pop.
and dad.
Okay,
And
my,
pets.
my parents are both elderly. They're both disabled. Mom just had knee replacement surgery, and Dad's had a bunch of heart surgeries. 3 dogs, and I tell you what, there's a couple of really big heroes in this thing that I need to mention by name personally. Marcus Duarte. Marcus is a 14-year-old high school student here at Ballinger High. He lives directly across the street from my parents, and apparently at 4 a.m. he was up. And he happened to hear the explosion, hear the fire cook off, and he woke his mother, Alda Duarte, she lives across the street. He woke his mother Alda up, and she called 911, as did another neighbor, Brittany, as did another neighbor, Tyler Smith. And all of them are calling 911 pretty much within a minute of each other, maybe a minute or two. And
Marcus has already gone across the street from one
Marcus beat feet across the street with flames and smoke everywhere, and just beat the door at the house down, which was locked, in order to wake my parents up, to get them up and get them out of the house.
There you go.
There you go.
Very, very outstanding young man.
You know,
Can't
and
say
that's
enough.
that's what I've always said, man. Keep an eye on your neighbors. You never know when they may need some help. And in this
Yeah.
situation, Marcus run across the street.
You betcha.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
betcha.
The small town
Never
Texas.
hesitated, boy,
Yeah.
never hesitated. He told his mother their house is on fire, and he ran across there. Our other neighbors too that are really helping out, Bobby and Janice Patton, thank God, Terry Bean and his wife, Coach Bean. And there again, I mentioned Brittany and all the other neighbors. All the neighborhood churches, my gosh, all these people from all the neighborhood churches are coming by. What can we do? What
There's
do you
nothing
need?
organized right now.
It's
getting there, though,
It's
right?
getting there, believe it or not, man. People are already working behind the scenes. Do you have a place to stay? What can we get you? They're bringing by with coolers of water. We're gonna start salvage and overhaul very quickly. We have to wait for the fire investigators and the insurance company. The insurance company, oh my gosh, let me tell you about that. Texas Farm Bureau, right here in Ballinger, Texas. Before the smoke even cleared, the agent is at the house with his work boots on, trudging through the mud and the ashes, and the house is still smoking.
Right.
And he is looking things over, saying, not a problem, we got your back, we got you covered, we're gonna have to do this, here's where we start the paperwork. Man, I tell you what.
It's just goes to show you, and it's not a money thing. Mind you,
It
he
ain't
wants to
about-
get you back to normal as
Right.
fast as he possibly
Right,
can.
exactly.
You know.
Just amazing. I'm telling you what, be thankful that we live in small town USA, not just small town America, but small town Texas.
Yeah. Every time we sit there, and we talked about this earlier, every time you want to complain about where you're at, where you're living, what you're doing, how this town is this or this town is that, how horrible the roads are, whatever you want to say, whatever
you know-
Ballinger's big problem is, remember where you're at.
That's right, and you know that's a surefire thing to think about, because you know those firemen, they get up because that is volunteer.
It is 100%.
You know, 100% volunteer, and them old boys bust out and have to take care of business like
Not once, but twice.
Yeah.
No, they've been to the house 3 times.
3 times, there you go.
I show up to the house this morning at 6:35 a.m. and it's lit off again.
It
For the
started
third
burning
time.
again.
It started burning again for the 3rd time.
I remember because
Wow.
I know one of the fire department members, he had to go back out a second time.
Sure.
After they did it the first time.
Sure.
And then now they were saying the third time.
Jeremy, I'm sorry, I don't know your last name.
Nunn.
He's a volunteer for Jeremy,
Yeah.
Jeremy Nunn. Brandon Richardson, he lives right across the road, about a block away. Those guys have been driving past that house, watching the house, making sure it didn't relight.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And I tell you what, all these guys and gals from the fire departments, the next time you see these folks, shake their hand.
Next time you see a benefit for the Ballinger Volunteer
Go
Fire
down there and buy a
Department,
plate lunch.
Yes,
So
sir.
support him.
Make donations. The next time you're in Winters and you see the guys, Renee up there at the Winters Volunteer Fire Department, Rowena, you know, you just don't realize how much time, energy, and effort these people put in, and the peril they put themselves in at the risk of their own, you know, lives
Right.
and personal
For
health.
free.
for free.
For
All
no
right.
pay.
Well, Travis, when y'all get something together, let us know.
Will do.
That way we can spread the word the best that we can possibly spread it
Will
to help
do.
you guys out even more.
Will.
And let's get it moving, guys. Think about that. Thoughts and prayer for the family. Everybody's okay.
Yeah,
So
everybody's
let's just
okay.
We
get the
can
rebuilding
replace all
now.
the stuff in the house.
Let's just get the rebuilding and relive it.
That's right.
Well, I tell you what, thank you guys for allowing me this moment and this platform to come up here and electronically shake everybody's hand and give them a pat on the back. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be possible.
Dude, it's our pleasure, man. It's what we live for. It's what, while we do it, we do, so we have this opportunity to do it.
That's right.
You know, because
That's right.
it's
And a
all
lot of
about
people
me.
in Ballinger didn't really realize that went on.
Yeah.
You know, so
Put a
there
face
you
to
go.
it, put a
That's-
name
there's,
to it, and
There's
it's-
the news for the morning.
There you go. It's breaking news, you know. But we appreciate Travis coming out, hanging out with us, man.
You betcha.
Anything you need, you let us know, okay? Get
Yeah.
it back over to us, and we'll get you running. Get it back up and running, and see if we can make sure everybody gets lined out the way we need to.
That's right.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you
Appreciate
guys.
it.
All right, it is 8:40 here in the Agriplex. Going to have some news and events followed by Hotline. All your items buy, sell, trade, want to give away in about 5 minutes. So give us a call, 365-5500. We'll catch up with you in the 9 o'clock hour for Miss Jade Marie Patek. Got her name all backwards.
Yep.
Jade Marie Patek will be here in studio for some live Texas country. Can't beat that on a way back Wednesday. Check us out on Facebook page at KRUN 1400 AM. You get to catch the antics in between the breaks. Trust me, Landy's already been dancing this morning, so that's
That ain't
kind of
good. Yeah,
that's
it
kind
is.
of where we're at. Listen to Jeff and Landy. We appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You bet
Yeah,
you
Really
will.
good. Thanks,
I didn't mean to cut you short, but the only time
Time.
we're
I guess
tight on
heartbreaks.
time is
Hard breaks, yeah.
So
Well, like I say, it's funny. I went to school with a fellow that he's worked for KRBC. He's worked for King 105, KEAS out of Eastland.
oh yeah.
He was a media major. He's now news director for WISD in Chicago.
Well, that's cool.
And his name's Mike Snuffer. We went to school together
Mike
in
Snuffer.
Blackwell. And
Big city of Blackwell.
it's really funny is because when Mike was first starting out in his career, working at King 105 with Rudy Fernandez, he was needing to cut some PSAs and some commercials and doing some other things. I don't know, just needed little snippets to highlight, you know. And this is not my normal voice. My normal voice is a lot better.
Yeah.
My voice got wrecked 6 years ago, and I'm supposed to have surgery. What's the day? The 24th or 5th?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm supposed to have surgery tomorrow to get my voice fixed. And
Hey.
yeah, so I'll get my good voice back.
There you go.
I used to do voiceover work for him and got PSAs and stuff.
That's cool.
Kind of like somebody I know that was doing the ventriloquist act, got his start in radio doing that, you know.
The ventriloquist act.
Well, I told him he's not a very good ventriloquist. I watched y'all on the internet from over there in Colorado. See, Danksy's lip to move. If you're a
Yeah.
ventriloquist, the whole thing is you're not supposed to be able to see.
But we're on the radio. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. If you're watching on the internet, that's TV.
Then he said something about having a face for radio. I didn't know whether to get off up in his closet this morning or not.
I've got a face for radio, a body for radio, and possibly feet for radio.
Feature radio.
Whatever you might call it, I've got it. I am built for radio. Built for comfort, not speed.
That's right.
That's right.
Hey, I tell you what, I'm down 34 pounds.
Man.
Yeah, I've been working night shift, and the night shift thing is well, for me, it's not a big change. I have insomnia, so I don't sleep. So it's like, when people say, how do you accommodate yourself on night shift?
I'm up, might as well
I
work.
just stay up, yeah, that's it.
So,
So that's pretty funny. But, yeah, it's been something else. I've been over there 6 months, I guess.
Yeah.
Working at the prison.
well,
I'll
hopefully,
let you later, man.
All right.
Hopefully
Get out of
every-
here. I gotta go to Angelo and get some stuff. I'm gonna pick up Intrepid Electric's 16-foot tandem flatbed and go to Harbor Freight and pick up some mover blankets. I got all my guns out yesterday and lost one. Some have some damage. They're gonna need some work done to them, but my dad's got 83 guns in the house and they're still piled up in there. And so I've gotta go get them all out.
well, good. Like I said, as soon as you know something, let us know, okay? We'll get it running
All
for
right,
you.
guys.
Be cool.
Stay out of trouble, friend.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
See you, buddy.
All right.
Hey, if you need a place for them shooting irons, let me know. Of course, I'm sure the family's gonna help them out.
Lois has
Yes, Rebecca, I would like to talk about that because
a place.
that's what I've been saying. You know,
That's what they need to be.
I said it last week.
Until they get that.
Or maybe Monday. I don't remember when I said it, but it's like, yo,
Right.
now you want to wake up, you know? always come. You know that person too?
No.
Why do they always come during?
Tell them when.
You see, nobody's supposed to be here. Oh, it's just right on.
I can't answer all that.
No, you can't. Well, it'll be all right. We need to refresh this and determine who's supposed to be here. Because I was under the impression, I looked this morning. Not me, that they just went on shit up. So, oh, it's my U-Haul guy. Come back around. I didn't recognize him. He gonna take that trailer from me, I bet. I was sitting here cussing, going, "Hey, ain't nobody supposed to be here." I couldn't see who you were 100%. And then I saw that shirt, and I was like, "Oh, we're here to transfer your stuff out."
I told you I'd come by and get that trailer for you.
Yeah, it's like, dang it. All right, so we're gonna transfer that bad boy out, huh?
Yeah, 1969 F.
All right, good deal. Let's see here. Where am I?
It's about the hotel line out of it.
Oh, what happened to it?
They drilled the rivets out and took it and unplugged it.
I don't know. I mean, there's a crack on the side, so I don't know if it just busted out and somebody removed it eventually, or
Yeah, I removed it with it.
They drilled the rivets out of
think
it.
somebody jacked it, or somebody meant to fix it and just never did, or
No, somebody took it.
That's
Because
crazy.
it's
Why the hell you gonna
completely
steal-
unplugged too, so.
An LED light, and them lights are pretty
Yeah,
expensive.
that's like $60, $75 for that light, so. Doesn't surprise me.
All right.
We're not on the air, are we?
Not yet. Our
You're
destination.
actually on Facebook Live.
You are.
So destination. Where are we going?
15200.
I think I remember that, but I just don't remember.
I remember my license number and everything.
I should, but at this point, what was it 1969F?
Yeah, that's it.
I remember that.
Yeah.
License number.
03122
Now this is what gets me. Expiration date.
722
This right here. This old boy's birthday.
72142.
19. He just turned 76 years old.
Saturday.
You believe
I'm
that?
62. I ain't far behind.
76 years. I just can't believe. He doesn't look 76 to
Well,
me.
dadgum, when you stop moving around, they throw dirt on you, don't
That's
they?
right. That's right.
People don't get that.
That's right, I'm only 34.
I don't feel.
Yeah, I'm 37.
When I don't know what 76 supposed to feel
Hold on,
like.
I'm gonna print this out. Let me holler at these people, let them know what we're running because they forget it. Oh well, we got about 10 seconds. But I'll turn this up and just holler at them real quick. I think we should be printed. All right, good morning. Hotline is now open, 365-5500. All items buy, sell, trade, want to give away. Give us a call, 365-5500. Should be a printout out there. I think that's all we need, right, guys?
I don't know, I'm learning all this.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Me too.
I came from the trailer today, so.
Off air.
You what?
Off air.
I don't know how to work that thing.
Man, got too much going on. Got all distracted and turned that bad boy down.
That's it.
Here's some printouts some of the ones I missed.
Okay, I'm just printing out some of there.
It's just been crazy busy and just had a chance to get them all lined out right.
I understand.
All right, let me.
Thanks, sir.
Well, Landy, sometimes when you listen to radio, you get all excited and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a bunch of guests in the studio. Oh, U-Haul was here. Turned us down on the radio.
I saw you
Yeah.
turn us down, but you didn't turn up the music.
I did.
Man, do
365.
you realize how many people wake up every morning and just live their whole morning to listen to that elevator music.
Listen to the. Some people wait to call other people, and other people wait and they put them on hold. Just hold 1 minute.
Yeah.
And put the mic next to the
Radio.
KRUN.
Yeah.
All right, hotline is open. 365-5500. Give us a call. You got a garage sale coming up because it is going to be chilly weather this weekend.
Yeah, buddy, it's gonna be 101.
Low triple digits. You know, get out there and brave the weather. And you know, let's go
That's
ahead
right.
and
That's right.
go ahead and get your garage sale going. 365-5500. Yeah.
But you know, a real big radio station wouldn't even acknowledge that.
Christy, do you need to? No, I don't need you to come run the board.
Christy, we need some help. Christy, help us, help us.
Come run the board. Yeah, bring them babies up there. Oh my God, I'll have to show you the video.
Oh, really?
They got a video. They got a video of my nephews, Branson and Brazos, Mackenzie's babies, my niece. And apparently she had a mud mask on, and she walked out of the bedroom door, and
Scared.
they lost their it. Both of them. One's 3, one's only, almost both of them. Ah! We're freaking.
Well, that would be scary.
Yeah, dude. So, Jade, what's up?
How's it going?
Good.
Hey. Untrack my chair. Look here. Gotta get you over here.
Two things are gonna happen.
All right.
Oh, one thing is you can come sit down and get ready, but we're on Facebook Live the whole time,
Okay, cool.
and you can deal with us, or you can go mind your business for a little bit and then come back in here because we're actually gonna go on air about 9:15.
Okay.
So if you need to do anything, go feel free. If not, you want to set up and tune up, have a seat with us, hang out.
Awesome.
We'll grill you off air.
Yeah, we'll grill you off air first.
Is it Patek?
Patek.
Patek.
Yeah.
I should have known there was some like
Cool, man.
Texas, German,
Yep.
Czechoslovakian twang to it.
American.
Yeah.
Typical American.
Cookies.
See,
Oh
And
my
look at that.
God.
Now we're good.
And the dead flowers.
How do
Get
you
the reference.
So
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
I
dry
mean,
dead flowers? How many dead flowers have you gone through for this single?
my friend actually had a ton of them at her house for some reason. She likes doing like all that dried,
Oh yeah.
drying her. I think some of them may even be like from her wedding bouquet, like a bunch of dried flowers. And I
Wow.
was just like, that would be kind of cool. So she gave me the whole bag.
That's awesome.
Yeah, why not?
Well, now we're best friends.
Yeah.
Cool.
That'll work.
All right. Let's see here. So yeah, we're talking on Facebook Live. We have hotline on right now, which is your classic Tradio, set up. So we're doing that.
Trade radio. You can
People call in, sell goats and sheep and
And
trucks and cars.
whatever.
That's funny.
Give
Love it.
tires away in houses and whatever.
Cool.
And we have a pretty interesting following on that part.
I bet so.
Look, y'all. Look who just got 50 additional spins. Huh?
Yeah.
I made it myself.
That's right. Yeah.
Patek.
Yep.
I almost been saying it wrong, but all right. It's all right.
That's okay.
Well, see.
I spelled it right, so that's a good one, right?
We were talking this morning about you coming in and serenading us.
Yeah.
He said, no, her name's Jade. I said, serenade. She said, no, her name's Jade.
Serenade.
Yeah.
I said it's not serenade,
It's Jade.
Jade. Dang it, boy.
So
It's like
we were
talking to a
we
brick
were
wall.
we were having that issue this morning.
It was a classic.
So,
Well, it was the old classic. Who's on first?
Oh,
Yeah, who's on first?
That's funny.
yeah. Yeah.
So-
What? No, what's on second?
Yeah. Hey guys.
Oh, God.
So Miss Jade Marie Patek is here. She's been spinning her single, Dead Flowers, cool stuff. And I use this to describe it, and I might say it again, and I apologize for it, but I can kind of hear it, and I use this to describe any spunky type artist, because I'm like, Dave, she has that crazy ex-girlfriend vibe that in your music,
the one that you
like it better not.
You really,
know?
really want to date, man. Everything's going real good, but then you made her mad.
Exactly.
And so, if that's offensive, that's my bad.
That's
You
right,
know.
but oh well.
That's all right. I think we all have a little crazy in us, so.
You know, in Texas, we put our crazy people on the front porch.
Yeah.
We want everybody to
We
see
do
it.
Exactly.
it. We especially do it here.
We do it here, yeah.
We want everybody to see it. Much to my
We
sister's.
used to put it on Facebook.
My poor sister, my sister Shelly always asks us all the time because Christy's there, and she says, "Why do y'all got to sit on the front porch all the time? Is this more comfortable?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna try to sit in the backyard. It's hot back there.
Yeah.
You can drink cold beer on the front porch and hang out.
That's right. That's right. But that's just, you know, Travis was in here and his parents' house caught on fire. And the neighbors all called 911, went over and beat on the door and got his parents out. They're both handicapped. And it was less than 6 hours later, the adjusters got his boots on, stomping through the muck in the house, saying, "Don't worry about this, don't worry about this, we got this." And
Which is good.
And then the house caught on fire again, and the fire department had to go out there and put it out again.
No way.
Yeah, burnt twice, and
Still didn't get it.
and still didn't get it. It's caught on fire again.
You're
Since
kidding.
You know, it
And-
just depends what the material is, and I mean, and the underlying. You can never see all the coals that are good.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
imagine the
it's a
heat,
house.
the intensity of the heat. You know, is ridiculous.
You know, and you never know what that heat affected either.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Man, that is crazy.
so.
Hope they got it all this
Well,
time.
they did, and people.
Totally right,
People. Here's how small town about. We have a volunteer fire department. Okay, and everybody wants to talk about the law enforcement and the fire department and so on and so forth. So the fire department actually, these guys have to wake up, drive to the firehouse, get the fire truck, get all their stuff, fire it up, go to wherever the fire is, and then put the fire out. Okay. When the 911 call came in, 37 seconds later, the police was there.
Wow.
So when you think the police ain't patrolling your neighborhood in the middle of the night, making sure everything's cool,
No kidding.
yeah, 37 seconds,
That's awesome.
yeah. After the call, 37 seconds they were there.
Yeah.
That means the dispatcher got the call,
They were nearby.
and
Yeah.
then the dispatcher either hung up the phone or stayed on the phone and got on the radio and called the police department, or called whoever was on duty. And then 37 seconds later, they roll up and they're out of their car taking care of business.
Wow.
Yeah, it
That's
don't,
awesome.
you don't, in a big town, you don't get service like that.
No, you don't.
No way.
No. In that small town, and they said Travis is their son. He came in, he was talking, giving thanks to everybody that was involved in the deal on the radio this morning. And Travis said, you know, in a small town, we've had people drive by, offering them houses to stay at, clothes, giving them stuff.
Wow.
What do you need? Here's some money. You know, and that's small town taking care of small town people.
Yeah,
You know,
that's right.
that's real people taking care of real people. So,
Exactly. And you're right. You don't really see
and
that
this
in
is
those
Texas.
bigger cities.
That's what we do in Texas.
Yeah.
Even in our bigger cities, even in some of the bigger cities, that's what happens.
Jade, where you from?
Well, I grew up mostly in Shiner, Texas, so I'm very familiar with the small town volunteer
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
department
Yeah.
type stuff.
So you work for the fire department, Shiner, Texas.
You and is it Clay? No, who's at a Shiner?
Oh, Damon.
Yeah,
Damon Curtis.
Damon
Yeah, we
Curtis.
grew up together. We were really good friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He brought. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to compare Shiner folk
Yeah,
to Shiner
no,
folk.
he
He
brought
brought me beer though.
Yeah.
I know. Whenever I saw that, I was just like, man, that was genius.
He was.
Yeah, yeah, that's cold.
Well, you
Yeah,
know
that's
what
cold.
though? He brought me beer, and Reverend Thunder brought me whiskey.
Yeah.
But I do love me some cookies. I'm great.
Yeah,
Every
good.
word.
Yeah, I'm a cookie.
Trust me,
Awesome.
it's
I'm a
alright.
cookie- I'm a cookie
I mean, I'd have brought some, but then, you know, we've been drinking at like 9 a.m., so.
And then that's a problem.
That's all right, and that's okay.
You guys,
Cookies goes with beer.
Y'all tune in here. Make sure y'all share the video when she gets up here to start talking and singing. Y'all, let's get the word out about some young talent out here in Texas. So, y'all say hi. Rebecca wants me to talk
I'm
about.
asking over a little bit when you started.
Sure.
So you
Yeah,
can get
I would
better
just
in
give
the-
out right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
when you're ready. You know, because Rebecca wanted me to talk about.
What did Rebecca want this morning?
Well,
Really,
it's-
Rebecca?
It's the video I shared about. Remember when we were talking about how there's a BET's running a special on Trayvon Martin about the death of
Right,
Trayvon Martin when he was
right.
the stand your ground law, and as wrong as it probably was, how that is what sparked the African American community to finally step up and say that's enough. Well, what bugs me and what I said was,
Yeah.
why was that the spark?
Why did it have to go to there?
Why wasn't
And why was a white man involved in the deal
Yeah.
when, 3 weeks or 3 months, 3 something, earlier than that, there was 15 or 16 kids up in Chicago, all the same color, shooting at each other.
That was my point was, and there's a video posted by a black man, which is, so yeah, he shares my point. My point isn't black, white, or otherwise.
It doesn't matter.
It's why did that wake you? You know,
Yeah,
why did that do that?
Why did that light you
How come
off?
the
Or
47
did you just feel like that you wanted to stir up some hate, grief, and discontent?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, why didn't you stir up hate, grief,
So,
and discontent earlier?
I shared the video, and it was the man saying the same thing. Basically saying, listen, there was a woman who had a child with her in her car, and gang-related violence. Her car got sprayed with bullets. A 4-year-old girl died. After
Yeah.
30 days in the hospital, died.
Right.
Gang violence. He said, not a single march, not a single protest,
Right.
nothing. Nothing. Now, a thug gangbanger who rushes at the cops, pretty much by textbook, does exactly what the cops
Are trained to take care of.
exactly does it to them, the things that will get you shot and get shot. And all of a sudden, everybody's
Up and
down
on.
on Washington to protest.
Right.
He's like, you know, and he was like, as a black man, he goes, it's offensive to me, you know, because, anyway, it's a good video, and it's just him ranting, but that's been my point this whole time. And Jade don't want to say nothing because she's gonna be an artist. She doesn't need to be involved in a political talk.
Right.
But we can.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it
Why
pisses me off because I'm like, listen, what does it take?
Are you just going to pick and choose the things that you want to be
Yes,
mad
because
about?
because it fits a narrative.
It fits your agenda of stirring
Exactly.
things up.
It-
If you want to stir things up, you just want to pick
Yeah.
what you want to be mad
It ain't
about.
black, white, or otherwise.
Yeah,
right now,
you
it's-
just want to
you're-
get things stirred
You're trying
up.
to push your
Well,
agenda.
how about let's get your agenda stirred up? Let's look into your background and see what you've been doing and your background. Let's do you like they do everybody else now.
That was
if you
Mr.
want to, yeah,
Mr. James Gunn got that
yeah.
experience.
Mr.
first.
James Gunn
I
got
hate
him
that.
some.
I love those movies.
I do too. I do
Man, you
too.
hear about that?
Guardian of the Galaxy, the guy that wrote it
Somebody was just talking about it as I was pulling in.
I'm not
on the
doing it.
radio.
Yeah.
That was
Were
us.
you listening
Yeah,
to me?
I think so.
Okay.
That was us.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what happened though? I wasn't
He-
really listening. I was like,
He is a staunch anti-Trump, as most Hollywood people are. You know, and don't get it wrong, we're not redneck twisted. I wasn't trying to make what I was trying to say while ago a racist deal. I was really just saying, why did it take that to wake the black community, not the 47 murders that happened the same day in Chicago?
Right.
But either way, so he's a staunch, which you can assume, and we always assume that most artists in Hollywood are.
They're just. I think they're just.
I'd be
trying,
more
I think
shocked
they're
if
trying
somebody-
to draw attention to themselves.
Right.
But they're drawing negative attention.
So what he did was he just got on Twitter like everybody does nowadays and was bitching about Trump. Well, a conservative radio host got on there
hired a detective.
and went through his Twitter feed for the last 10 years and found off-color jokes about pedophilia, rape, you know, animal bestial crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And Disney fired him.
wow.
You know, and he's made 2 highly successful movies.
Yeah.
Consider-
And Disney had no problem.
Widely considered
Okay.
him one of the
Load up,
newest
buddy.
up-and-coming
So why
directors.
would you not want to relieve somebody of their situation, especially if they're drawing that much attention to who they're working for?
You got to.
You know, you draw that much attention to who you're working for, somebody gonna slap you.
I
Right.
agree. You gotta be prepared for them to dig on you.
Yeah.
That's
You're gonna take
that's
the
what,
jab.
and Landy's big
I've-
thing the
I've
last couple
preached
weeks,
that.
he's been saying that, the last couple weeks he's been saying, listen, he goes, you can stand up and talk all the mess you want, but you better have your nose clean.
Better have your closet cleaned
Exactly.
out, you know, and if you got a bunch of stuff in your closet that you don't want folks bringing up, you need to shut your pie hole. Because somebody gonna start digging off up in your background, but just because they're bored.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
I knew this was going to happen, I just didn't
Or
know who
I-
it was going to happen to.
right.
I did,
And-
because couldn't we? I'm not one of the hardcore conservatives, I just believe in certain things, but
We
these
had talked
conservatives
about
have,
this,
these
hasn't we?
conservatives have money, and they've got way to handle things, and they will send an intern who wants nothing more than to be that conservative person, and unpaid, and will tell them, dive into Twitter, find me something I can
Yeah.
use.
Let's,
Something.
let's find something on this person's background. And I mean, we've all got garbage in our back. If you're walking the face of this earth and you're breathing air, you have a past. Now, whether your past is plus or minus, it doesn't matter. We all have a past. And we all got a closet. If you don't think you have a closet, you're standing right in front of the door. Turn around. Because it's right behind you.
Yeah.
And people don't understand, if you've got stuff in your background, I know I do, and that's just me fessing up, that I really don't want people bringing up, you know? I really don't want a whole lot of people knowing about, and I've gone to great lengths to hide a whole bunch of it, because I'm not too sure the statute of limitations is up on some of it. Anyway, and I joke about that, concernedly joking about it, but, you know, I don't want, it's not necessary, because that's not who I am now. That may have been a defining part of my past, but that's not who's sitting here, right now. Let's talk about us,
But what's funny though
our
is
relationship
that's
here.
his defense,
Right.
which I get. But you can't be a hypocrite and ask somebody else to
You can't
step
be-
down for their
that's right.
past,
You can't be running
and you're not
around
willing to
about
step down
something,
as well.
You know,
That's my
and-
problem.
If you got, you know, in that black book, it talks about how can you get that splinter out of your neighbor's eye when you got a beam in yours?
Damn.
You know.
What do y'all think out there? We have y'all want.
So I mean, it's real simple.
Rebecca wanted to talk about it, so you got an opinion on the fact. You better put it there now. We have about 15 minutes. After that, we're gonna get light and we're gonna get fun, and
That's
we're
right.
gonna get off this
We're
crap.
gonna get Sarah
And we're
over
gonna
here
get-
to sing.
yeah, Miss
Her name's Jade.
Sarah
Serenade.
Serenade O'Connor
Yeah.
is gonna come in, and she's gonna sing for us. After following her though, we're gonna have Miss Jade line up.
Yeah.
You know, she's gonna be singing out here
Yeah.
for us. We're gonna play her Dead Flower single.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna play us something.
It's gonna look something like this.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Y'all missed it,
Maybe
but
not.
I
A
asked
dead
her-
flower on a box of cookies. It don't get no better than that.
That's good. That's marketing.
I wonder if the cookies are as old as the flower.
Hope not.
No way, I just made them yesterday.
Okay.
This is like, you shut your mouth, mister.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little symbolic, you know, the dead flowers on the outside, but then there's sweetness on the inside.
there you go.
Hey,
There you go.
wow,
There you go.
that's deep.
That was heavy, man. Hey, dude.
I had my coffee, so I'm
do
on
you
it.
know how to do that
Speaking of
one?
dead flowers,
You want some more coffee?
dead blooms.
He-
That's that Kawaki Luapali
Yeah.
coffee.
You know the
You ever heard of
cat.
that?
The cat.
No,
that
what is
eats-
that?
Shit.
It's a cat. It's basically a member of the cat family.
It's a civet cat.
A
You know?
civet cat that eats coffee beans, and they only eat like green coffee beans. And there's people that go around behind them and pick up and make coffee out of it.
Oh no, that's what that is?
Yeah.
And anyway, so he got a label and put it on there. You know, I don't have a problem. Coffee's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I was being stupid. So
And
That's funny.
That is fun.
it's defecated
But
coffee,
you
not
know,
decaffeinated.
The
Defecated.
coffee's pretty good. It's the little floaties that I have a problem with.
Better
Let me get that one
gets your
out of
heart
there.
racing.
I find that cat that shit in my mouth. You're drinking it.
That's it.
So, but yeah,
There's never a dull moment here.
No
wish I
way.
could,
You can tell.
wish I could
We're-
show you that
we're
video,
just-
dude. My phone's on
we're,
right there.
both of us have a background in construction.
In stupidery.
And yeah, in stupidry. And
I've got 2 degrees in it.
Yeah. Jeff's an air conditioner refrigeration guy. I'm a welder. I have 2 degrees in welding and underwater welding and combination.
Wow.
So you know we've been places and done things that you know most people just talk about. And so what's really interesting is
Here.
we're both in this radio thing, which is completely out of our, you know, this is completely out of our normal environment. And we're just having fun with it. You know, we're trying to make this a positive, experience for the people that listen to us and even the people that watch us on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Because there's so much negative going on that we just get tired of it. You know?
I agree. That's kind of why I don't watch the news anymore.
Well, exactly. Okay, so I even had a lady tell me the other day, she said, Landy, she said, I go to work at 10 o'clock at San Angelo. She said, I have Sirius radio on my car, you know, that I pay for. And she says, on my trip to San Angelo, I'm listening to you crazy bunch of goofs on the radio because y'all are so much fun. Y'all make me laugh. And like Jeff and I was talking, either laugh with us or at us. It doesn't matter as long as you're laughing.
That's good.
As long as you're laughing.
That.
Because when you're not laughing, it's not necessarily that you're not having fun. It's just that you're not in that mood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A mood of,
Well,
hey, I'm having fun.
We talk
today.
about the serious stuff, like we talk about the James gun. We try anything we try to spin it a little bit to the laughing side of it,
Right.
by saying something stupid, and don't tell everybody this, but like a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, we know when we say something stupid. You know, like it's on purpose. You
Yeah.
know? I've got a better vocabulary than some people might believe. You know, on the
I
radio.
do too. I'm not uneducated.
But that's the point of the show, though, is coming here, everybody laugh. Not necessarily character, just a side,
Right.
just in a different side of our own personal character.
Right.
And we're just trying to be upbeat.
They're
And
the spirit.
that's what that lady said. She said, y'all talk about some of the stuff that other radio stations don't talk about it like y'all do. You know, we talk
That's
about,
true.
we talked about Maxine Waters. The woman is in a political position, okay, because of her education and everything that she's basically capable of. She is so,
Oh, sorry,
she
Gary.
is so,
Sorry.
she's so
There are
smart.
several.
You know,
yeah,
she's
yes,
so
that's
well
what she-
educated.
yeah.
She is so
There's a bunch of them.
hooked up
It's
in
tough.
Washington.
It's
You
tough.
know, I mean, she's a senator.
Thanks, sir.
And I mean, look at the positive things that woman could accomplish in her position. And she wants to get out there and start talking bad.
That's the thing.
About,
This is
okay, everybody that believes like me, I want you to start heckling these people, okay? Well, that went on for, what, a month and a half? And then all of a sudden, a group of individuals sends her a letter, says, okay, now, since you want to start heckling people, we're going to start having people come and heckle you.
No,
Whoa.
no.
So she says, oh, I need a bodyguard now, and well, no, it didn't work for, it works for all these other people, but it doesn't work for you. Now she has gone, she zipped her lip because it came back on her. That's what we talk about. you
Well,
know?
it just drives me crazy because people like that, like Landy touched on, she is an educated black woman of power. So much change that she could initiate in this world if she chose to wield it
Oh my God.
in a responsible manner.
She
You
could-
know, that's what kills me.
She could unite
You know, I mean,
this
what
world.
kind of role model she could be for the young black kids in America who
God,
are
they
on
could-
poverty and who are you know, in poverty and are trying to get a leg up and don't have a role model to
Yeah.
speak of that
And-
looks like them.
That's right.
You know?
And she could be that person.
Yeah, and she chooses
She,
to,
she, and she
to
could,
tell everybody to
she
hate
could-
each other.
Right, and she could, instead of sowing hate, grief, and discontent, she could be sowing unity in the United States, not only for the color that she is, but for who she is.
But it doesn't fit her agenda because that's who she is. Who she is in real life
Right, who she is
not
in
that
real
person.
life is
Yeah.
not that person.
Yeah, so
Now you have the flip side of that young lady, that young girl.
Oh, Candace Owens.
Candace Owens.
Another young, educated black woman who has conservative
Unbelievable.
beliefs and basically says the same thing, kind of like that guy said in the video, kind of like I've been saying.
Mhm.
Like, you are just now waking up to the fact that there's problems and you're going to blame the white. It's only a problem if another race is involved.
Right.
It's not a problem when
If we're doing it to ourselves.
Yeah.
See,
And she's
we
like-
can go kill ourselves and that's okay. Well, no, that's not okay. Because it's just not okay.
Right.
Yeah, she's just
And-
Listen, Linda. Listen.
Linda?
No, it's Robin. It's
Okay.
Marley. Where are you at? Y'all two could probably jam it up pretty good. Marley was a hell of a singer too. Robin is her
Is
name.
that Marley?
Yeah, she's been playing a while. She's
Cool.
great. Yeah, and that's gonna be next Wednesday. I need you to calm down. I don't know who told you that falsehood, that false thing. We and Clark Green's supposed to be here next Wednesday.
Right.
So, and that's not till 2:30. So back up.
Calm down, it ain't next week.
She's a little right there. You don't see it? Yeah, but anyway, all that bullshit aside, we're just saying, you know, try to
And we're trying, and that's
institute some positive change.
That's what
man.
we're trying to
Jeez.
do. We're trying to instill in the people that listen to us, or even the people on Facebook. We're trying to say, hey man, who have you? I got a list. I've got a list of 5 things.
It's a good list. It's not like a list of people.
And I'm adding Jade to that list.
I got people.
Where's my
I got a list of
pen?
people who piss me off.
I'm saying it on it right
Yeah.
now.
Here's 5 Landy. Here's 5 things Landy hates.
Yeah,
John.
No. Yeah, no. This is my 5 things to get you fired up for the day, and this is just something to kind of put in the back of your mind. Exercise. Reach someone you've forgotten. Reach out to somebody that you've forgotten, and I'm talking about this week. Set your sights for getting that thing done. That thing could be whatever. Wash your car. Lazy cat, whatever. Walk around outside early in the morning, get your cup of coffee, and just go outside and say, hey, check this out.
Yeah.
It's a cool day. And then number 5, at the end of your day, evaluate your day. What did you get done today? What did you get done this week? What did you get done in the past 24 hours?
Right.
Was it good? What did you put good on that karma wheel? And then we talked about karma one day. I told Jeff, I said, hey Jeff, I was on the radio, I said, I got me new girlfriend. Her name's Karma. Jeff says, I bet your wife's gonna like that. I said, yeah, she's all right with it. Anyway, so these guys in South Africa decided that they're going to go poach some rhino.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Okay, so they're going to cut into this rhinoceros
It's a wild game preserve.
wild game preserve
in Africa.
and they're going to take their night vision and silenced rifles and go hunt these rhinoceroses and kill them and cut their horns off because they're worth so many $1 million. Okay, well, this pride of lions said, poacher for supper. They ate them all. They don't even know how
All
many.
they found
They
was a
don't even.
skull.
Yeah, they don't even know
They're,
how many there were.
they're not 100% sure, but based on materials and clothing, they think maybe there was like 4 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, Brian's
There was
alive.
nothing left.
Somebody
And
said
then
it.
the- then
Who
the-
ordered
then the-
Somalian, huh?
Yeah, who ordered Somalia for
gosh.
breakfast this morning? You know,
That's
and
instant
it's
corn
like,
bread,
and
too.
we just,
Yeah,
we just,
seriously.
and it's comical, you know.
It is.
And then the game wardens come in and they have to get the clothing and stuff so they can, do their investigation. They have to sedate the lions, and the lions are going, "No, my poacher, not your poacher, my poacher."
Yeah, fighting over.
You know, so they're.
Carry
Oh my
you
gosh.
chest.
Unreal.
So I mean, I'm thinking,
Ooh, DirecTV's going to announce for 1 week only.
Direct TV, good. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. There ain't no telling what we would be talking.
All right, we got about a minute left, and we're going to jump on here.
Cool.
Okay, let's do this.
Good with you. You can get comfortable, get set. We will talk a little bit, introduce you. I'm sorry, you said we cut you off because I was talking about Shiner.
Oh,
And
you're
you're
fine.
living like an Austin area now. Where you
Yep,
at?
North Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was assuming. I didn't know yet.
Yeah.
Somebody else is out there in North Austin.
Everybody is out there in North
Everyone.
Austin. You're
It's a
the,
good central area. to
yeah,
be.
it is because you can hit a lot of places very quickly.
Yeah, it's perfect. Good place to leave from when you're,
Going
ready to go.
somewhere.
And it's not too far from Shiner, I guess, right?
It's really not.
Yeah.
My parents live in Rockport, so
All right.
I got a little
Hey,
bit of
you
everything.
All right. You got 20 seconds here. Make all the noise you want. Won't hurt us none.
That's right. We'll deal with it.
They know y'all here.
That's right.
Listen, y'all guys, get ready. I'll be sure to share this video, guys, of Miss Jade. Good
Her
gosh.
name's not Lorraine.
I am getting fired up to be able to
There
talk
it
to
comes,
her
Jeff.
today.
It's not Sarah either.
Yeah.
I done got straightened up on that. Her name's Jade.
All right, welcome back. It is 9:17 here in the Agroplex, hanging out with Jeff, Landy, and Jade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jade.
we love having
Hello.
guests in the studio. She's getting her. I called her out, so she had to bend back and yell at the microphone. She's trying to get her guitar all lined out.
Yeah, she's
But-
trying to get all straightened up over here
Yeah,
in the corner.
I have to borrow
Yeah,
this, this little pick right here.
yeah, sure. That,
There you
I
go.
believe that's Ned the
That's a
Goose.
spare.
That's Ned the
Is it?
Goose pick. So there you go. Have
There
at
you
As
it.
long as y'all are like, no, touch it.
No, no, material,
Thank you.
material, nothing.
Yeah,
around here.
we're good with that.
But no, we're hanging out in the studio, man. She's gonna be tuning up, gonna play some music. She's got a great new single out called "Dead of Flowers."
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
like this if you can see.
Get on Facebook Live. Check us out right now. Tune us in. If you got to listen to us on radio, put us on mute. Watch the video. A nice young artist here, all the way from Shiner, Texas.
Woo.
Currently living outside of North Austin area.
Yep.
But she's down here in Texas, hanging out with our in Texas. Down here in Ballinger. Boy, I'm lined out today.
God, Jeff, you don't even know where you're at.
I have no clue. Most
Did
of
you
the time,
leave the house this morning?
barely.
It's all that chunky coffee.
It's
Yeah.
it's that Kuala Lumpur Patek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Potty,
yeah.
the potty coffee.
Yeah, what he said.
Kuala Lumpur coffee?
Kuala Lumpur potty coffee. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Just
I
look
don't
it up.
like Jeff. Look, I don't have a problem with the coffee. It's the floaties that I have a problem.
Yeah, well, we ain't got the best filters.
That's right.
That's my bad.
That's
Me as a manager, I should know better.
That's right.
But I don't. But no, it's they're hanging out with us on a nice, cool.
Oh my
Wednesday
gosh, it
morning.
was wonderful. If you did my 5 things this morning, if you got your exercise done, and number 4 is walk around outside. Did you get your cup of coffee and walk around outside this morning? Because it sure was nice.
Yeah.
That breeze is nice and cool. It is going to get up triple digits today, but it's going to be,
But it's
they
that-
say 101, man,
It's
get
that
your coat
soft.
out.
It's that soft triple digits.
Yeah, that's soft, the first
You know?
2.
Exactly. Like you're happy. Like we're barely on triple digits.
Yeah, we're
It's like
just,
I'm barely 300 pounds.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still
that's-
okay.
that's right,
It's
that's
still
right.
fine. Not a problem yet.
yeah,
But no, it's gonna be a nicer day. It'll be sunshine. You can't beat that.
Right.
It's still July. We're gonna be 100 degrees, 101 tomorrow, 100 or 103 tomorrow. It's gonna be decent weather though.
yeah.
You
And
know?
look how nice it's going to be at night, man.
That's the best part because now we're gonna start hopefully getting to those nighttime.
If you get off work and it's 5:30, 6 o'clock when you get home and it's smoking hot outside, get you a shower, go in there and lay down, eat something light. That way you don't sleep with something heavy on your stomach. go to bed early, get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then do everything around the house because it's nice and cool.
It's nice and cool. So check us out on Facebook, though. Hey, go to Facebook, type in the search bar, KRUN 1400 AM, hit enter. You'll dial us up. You can listen to us on the radio. You can listen to us there. You can live stream us if you're going to lose us traveling somewhere at KRUNAM.com. We'll follow you around 24/7 that way.
Yep.
You know, no matter where you're at. We got listeners in Alaska, brother. We got listeners all across the United States.
Yeah, I talked to a lady in a hospital the other day when my wife was over there, and she's from South Africa, and she said she's going to send it to her friends over there so they can listen to it.
That's what I'm talking about. They
That's
love our
what I'm
culture
talking about.
show.
Reach around the world.
Yeah, man, that's us, man. AM radio, making it large and living
awesome.
high, you know.
Yeah.
So, but we're really excited because we love, you know, it's way back Wednesday, so it's a little older music, but we love when we have a guest in
A
studio.
real person,
Yeah.
along other than us.
It allows us to talk to somebody outside of just us. So,
That's right.
But we appreciate her coming in here, you know, and Jade, you know, just talk a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So, yeah, I'm from Shiner, Texas area, and I grew up half my life there, half my life in Rockport, and went to school at Texas State, and I've just kind of lived in that central Texas area
Right.
ever since, and
Yeah.
been playing gigs for about 10 years now, and I'm new to the radio game. This is only
Really?
my second radio single ever, so I'm still learning.
Right?
It's a blast, though. I really love it. I've been to areas of Texas I've never been before.
Here we are.
Exactly, right? Yeah.
A little AM radio station out here in West
72
Texas.
years old this August. So
Yeah.
I love it. It's so
72-year-old
much fun.
radio
So yeah,
station.
to get to meet people like y'all and
we're sorry, first off.
Oh, yeah, we
Oh,
apologize.
no,
She's gonna call up Debbie and be like, "Listen, y'all, hey,
Her
No.
promoter's going to say, don't ever send me out there
no,
again.
y'all are great. It reminds me of where I grew up, so that's awesome. Coming into the
was
small
funny.
town feel like that. Y'all have a pretty little downtown area.
Yeah, kind of hang out and just low profile it for a while. Nobody pressure. No pressure.
Nice.
What's funny is that somebody told us, they said, you know what I realize I like about y'all? It's like listening to two old farts in a coffee shop just mouthing off. You know,
Yeah.
that's like, well, there you go.
Yeah,
I'm 37, but whatever.
But you know, if you said that, that means you walked by those guys and you stopped for a second and started
He
listening.
did.
Yeah.
He did.
You know, there you go.
It's
There's a lot of-
entertainment and makes you laugh.
A lot of knowledge being dropped in those coffee shops. I'll tell you this right
That's
now.
right. That's right.
Maybe not so
She-
much here, but in the coffee shops, that's where all
she-
the knowledge is at.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
she's got a song.
Yeah, she does.
She's got a couple of them.
She does, you know, and we talked about that, and it's great because she brought us cookies, and she dressed them up because her new hit single is called Dead Flowers. Good song, you know. Matter of fact, I think I spun it earlier this morning
Oh,
because
thank
I
you.
was and then I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have her in here, so we'll spin it again, you know.
Yeah.
We'll give her 7 spins in one day and light it up.
That's right.
Yes.
But
Thank
she
y'all.
is in the studio with us, so you're gonna get to hear this song. Stay tuned after the song. We're gonna talk to her a little bit, and we will catch up with her and just kind of find out what the song's about, where her head was at when we came through this, and then we'll maybe get some live music from her.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Miss Jade Marie Patek here, and here's her single, Dead Flowers. Patek,
Yep, you nailed it.
right? I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, we're
I
trying.
joke a lot, but I'm bad with names.
I'm- I-
Well, especially ones that are like of Czech, Polish descent. I mean,
Exactly.
there's consonants next to it, like multiple
Like,
consonants.
why do you have one vowel in your name?
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
name is nine letters long?
Yeah, one
Exactly.
vowel, 9 letters and 1 vowel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's you know that's part of it, man. And all of us are gifted in some form or fashion.
No.
And and
Get
and
the gab.
The people
Yeah.
the people that are gifted to be able to play a musical instrument, that's unbelievable to me because.
Kathy Glass, sorry.
Good morning, Kathy.
I
That's
just
my buddy.
I just like to mention before we miss him, I want to say hi to him.
That's my buddy,
Miss
Kathy.
Wanda Verdon, how you doing, sweetie?
You know, and I can run heavy equipment. I'm a machinist. I'm a diesel, gasoline, motorcycle mechanic, modes, whatever. I've been there and done it. I cannot play. That's just one of them deals that the good Lord said.
Well, I
Landy,
said
I'm gonna
that
give you
enough is
all-
enough,
I'm gonna
Landy.
give you all this, Landy. Be satisfied. Stay off them guitars.
I mean, if you practice enough.
No, there ain't no practice. No,
He said,
no,
do not
no,
pep
no.
talk me. It will not happen.
I had an Alvarez for 8 years and I practiced. I could
Really?
play like 3 chords on it.
What
That's all
about
you
like
need, country
drums
music.
or piano?
No, I
or-
can't play it. I can read music.
That's
I
all
can
you
read
need. All you
music.
need in country music is 3 chords.
And hey, anyone can play the triangle.
Oh yeah, I can play
You know
triangle.
what?
See, there you
And
go.
the tambourine.
Right here.
Yeah.
Cowbell.
I got a butt for the tambourine.
There you go.
Cowbell.
There,
Cowbell?
there's an instrument
Yeah.
right
Hey, there you go. We got it going on. A maracas.
Yes.
You know, but I've never been able to play a musical instrument, and I've tried to play the saxophone. I've tried playing a trumpet, a trombone, a violin, a viola. I've tried playing a whole
Full
bunch.
spectrum.
I have, and I have gone to the extent to get a piece of equipment and try to learn it, and it's like, no.
I can take it apart and put it back together.
Landy, go outside. Go outside. Landy, go outside and wail something.
I can
Shut
take
up.
it apart and put it back
Put
together.
that guitar down, boy, and go out there and build a workbench.
Yeah, I can build your guitar out of an old fallen mesquite tree,
That's right.
but I cannot play that bad boy.
Go take that weed eater motor and build a motorcycle out of it.
By the way, the cookie's legit. Love it. I want another one so
Great,
bad.
thank you.
You're gonna hear me now.
I saw you got the flowers cut all over.
I
you.
did. That was
When I
like-
grabbed them too, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
Here we go, y'all. That was Dead Flowers by Miss Jade Marie Patek here in studio with us.
Man, she's sitting right there.
I know it.
That's
I know
cool.
it. She's got it. Yeah, it sounded great.
Yeah, she sounds good on the radio.
Good
She
stuff.
sounds
You
better
know,
sitting
for
here.
early morning. No.
Yeah, I know. That's everybody's problem, you know. And that's what I was telling. We had a boy here yesterday, Chance Ray, really nice guy, really great young artist as well, and different sound out of Missouri. But I was telling him, I was like, you know, it's hard because I wake up and I say two things in the morning. I say, Connor, get up, and maybe I love you. I'll see you in a little bit. And that's pretty much what I, walk out.
That's your
all-
vocabulary.
That's all I talk for like 2.5 hours.
Right.
You know, until Landy gets here, then
Yeah,
I
and
yell.
then
you know,
we don't
what's
shut up.
You know, and then we don't quit. But you know, when I first get in the air, it's always so tight. You know, to talk.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm sick. But yeah, man. So early morning's tough.
Yeah.
And especially for you artists. Now you drive in from home.
I
or-
did. I drove in this morning.
So
So I
you-
left
you
at
were-
like 5:30.
Yeah, you weren't gigging or anything last night, or did you?
Did you have a cup of coffee? Or three
I
or
did
four or
have
five or
some.
six?
I had a big old cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad drive. I mean, it's
No.
you
No,
know, it
it's
is.
a
through the hill
beautiful
country.
drive. Oh man,
And it's one of those drives that keeps you awake because you have to.
Yeah, dodge the deer.
Because it ain't like it's 35 or something where you're just cruising for 90 miles straight.
Yeah.
You know, you're
It's yeah. That
It's
road
like-
there ain't 15 foot of that road.
it's like 183, and
Yeah.
you're just you're
Well, the
cruising.
only thing is, I keep wanting to look on either side of me and look at all the hills, and
Mhm.
yeah, that was so pretty. I love these drives.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
mind it at all. It gives me time to think and
Yeah.
jam out.
Get some perspective. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
number 5. Evaluate your day.
Evaluate your and then,
Yeah.
so when you drive home, you get to evaluate the situation as it went down.
Yeah, and she's going, oh my gosh, I'm
What did I
never
say to
going
this?
Yeah. We started talking politics off the air, and you can see, and I love it because they do. We've had other artists in here, and they always kind of just step back just a hair.
Yeah.
Because not that you don't have an opinion, just you really, time
It's not
and place.
necessary.
Time and
It's
place
not
for an
necessary.
artist, and everything. But we love having people in here. It makes it easier for us. She brought us cookies, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
There's not enough to share.
I'm just glad. I'm just glad Landy just started that diet first thing this
No,
morning.
no, Landy didn't start to die. You get that hand over him, I'll stick a knife in it.
So, all right. Speaking of dead.
That's right.
All right. So her single is "Dead Flowers." Y'all be sure to look that up. Call us. Request the song. Let's get it out there. A great young talent. So we talked about you grew up in Shiner.
I did.
You live out in the North Austin area now, and just
Yes.
kind of roll around radio. How's that been for you?
Just radio in general.
Radio
or-
touring, yeah, and all that good stuff.
I mean, I love it. Like I said, I got to see parts of Texas I've never have gone before. I get to meet a lot of different people. A lot of awesome opportunities have come out of it, and met a lot of artists that I've looked
Yeah.
up to over the
All of a
years.
sudden,
and
they're right there.
I don't ever know what to do with my hands and what I say
Right.
around them, but I get to meet them, and
Right.
then I reflect, and I'm like, gosh, I'm just such a weirdo. but yeah, no, I mean, it's been a dream come true. My grandpa actually played in a polka band.
Imagine that, from Shiner.
Yeah, exactly. I just think
With
it's
your
from
last name.
Shiner.
Yeah.
Exactly. Joe Patek Orchestra. So
Joe Patek Orchestra.
They toured all over Texas too, and so that's in my blood, and it definitely influences the kind of music that I like to write and perform, and just having that in my blood in itself is.
Yeah.
Do they still travel all around Texas?
They do not. They actually stopped playing late 80s. So before I was even born is whenever they stopped. But my grandpa has always been a huge influence as far as, you know, that music. We still, like, Shiner, they have a polka hour on their radio station, so they're still playing it. It's definitely not a dying culture, especially over there.
That's right.
So yeah, they have that, and then just, you know, with my grandpa, like he pretty much was the reason that I love harmonizing so much. That's like one of my favorite things to do whenever I'm playing with other people. And so yeah,
that takes a talent too. You know,
it
not
does.
everybody
It takes
can
an ear.
harmonize.
It really
Willie
does.
can't harmonize. He got his song.
Oh, I
Everybody
practiced
else
so
got to
hard.
step up to his game.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, it'd be hard to harmonize a Willie.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah, that is actually really hard.
Yeah. So,
Anyone that has more of a monotone, it's really hard to do. But
Yeah.
I practice so hard. When any song on the radio, I'd sit there and like try to figure out like what harmonies go
Yeah,
with it.
so you've been playing music for, I guess, I mean, almost like as long as you can remember.
As long as I can remember.
Yeah. And then this is your second radio single.
Second one, yes.
And we lost a lot of our stuff. And when I took over in July, you know, we didn't have a lot of artists. So how well did you do on your first single? How do you feel? Were you happy?
Oh, very happy. It actually exceeded all my expectations. I knew going into it as a new female artist that it was going to be hard, but it was something I always wanted to do, and my dad too, because he called me up actually last June around, you know, I guess about a year ago. He's like, we need to do this. I don't want you wondering what if. And I was like, yes, awesome, crying and all excited.
That's
so,
awesome.
you know, going into it, I was like, not going to have high expectations. I just want to get it out there and be able to, you know, travel and meet everybody and just see what it's all about. And it topped out at 28.
Okay.
So that blew my mind. I didn't think it was going to be that at all. We were pushing like, come on, 75. You know, like that's great for a first single.
Hey,
you
come
know?
on, chart.
Yeah,
Come on,
exactly.
chart.
The chart is
I
just
hope it
exciting
just
in
makes
itself.
it,
So,
you know?
yeah, that was amazing, and that was a lot of fun.
So that was
I
your
feel
first radio single ever?
Yes,
ever.
that one was.
How was that to hear that, though? I've always wondered. I've heard myself on the radio when I'm driving down this road and I hear a commercial. I'm like, that sounds stupid.
Yeah.
I said the same thing about
I was
myself.
like, oh my gosh, is that me? Wow.
Who's that idiot singing?
Who hired me?
Yeah.
You know, but you, I mean, how does that feel to hear something you've created?
Something I created as far as like me singing, yeah. It's awesome to get to hear that. Especially, you know, when I'm coming into those certain towns and they just happen to play it. Very few times have I ever got to just happen to hear it on the radio.
Right.
Like maybe once or twice. That's how seldom
Just
it
where
is.
you're caught in the moment.
Yeah,
Oh, it's my
exactly,
song.
Exactly.
Oh, I know that person.
So yeah, I know. I was like, oh, she sounds familiar.
Who's this?
Yeah, no. So it's cool to get to hear that. That's awesome. That's really all I wanted out of it was like to get to record something of my own that I've written that I'm proud of, and I get to share it with people, and they'll somehow relate to it. You know, that was the whole point for me. So
And
that
now
right
you've-
there is dream come true.
And now you've done it twice.
Exactly, I've done it twice.
Look at
Yeah.
this song that you've done again.
Yeah.
You got anything new for us?
I
Or
do.
what are you gonna play?
I can play all my newest tune that I've written.
Uh-oh.
It's a
Here
fun,
we go.
upbeat song, you know.
Let's
we're,
do it.
We're in the fun, upbeat
Yeah.
kind of
It
mode right here.
fits
right?
around here, yeah.
Yeah. And this one is actually kind of like Dead Flowers. It's a sassy, funny one.
Uh-oh.
So hope y'all
Here she
hope
goes.
y'all enjoy it. This one's called Love's to Blame. I guess it's kind of the sequel to Dead Flowers.
Loves to blame. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, she's writing it's a theme album.
There we go.
I'm covering it at all. Covering
It's
it
it.
all.
Love, life, and death. There we go.
That's right. Love's to Blame. Hand me the whiskey and pass me that toke. Let me tell you a little story how a heart got broke. Ring around a finger pounding in my head. A million times I woke up in an empty bed. Should probably thank my daddy, cause he saw that I was mad. In fact, he kept me from taking all the money that you had. Ain't pointing no fingers, ain't singing no names. The only thing I say is love's to blame. Let's play, oh let's play. And I think I almost traded my last name. Let's play, oh let's play.
Yes, it is.
Wow. What, you can't even say nothing after that.
No, that's good stuff.
I mean that girl pulled it right out of the weeds, fellas. I mean, how many women out there? Y'all probably experienced some of that.
Women, we've all done.
What about us guys?
Yeah.
What
I mean,
about
I didn't
you
trade
guys?
my name or nothing.
Yeah, but I didn't trade no name. Yeah, it wasn't no name thing, but you know.
Yeah, my name is Bob. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
you
wife
know.
would have had it. It'd been Jeff Smith hyphen Barron.
Yeah.
But I put my foot down.
That's right.
I'm
I
staying
wasn't
Jeff
gonna do it.
Smith.
That's
But
it.
either way, yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you.
That's great.
I
stuff.
don't like that. I like to just kind of laugh about I try to be happy,
Yeah.
and that's the whole point. Like when you're sad, try to like think of something positive. So I always just try to put the spin on past experiences. Yeah, it was hard at the time, but I mean, look, their time always heals everything.
It does.
Yeah.
And we make jokes about everything, and our family especially. Everything's a joke, and
Yeah.
it's sad. There's a reason why I don't have Twitter, because nothing is sacred.
That's right.
In my family, when it talk, I mean, it doesn't matter. I can tell you, and you'd be like, "Wow, did you just joke about that?" Like, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
'Cause that's how we deal.
That's right. That's how we cope with it.
That's how we figure life out. But that's it. We also hear it carry you in. We talked about that before you got on, about the positivity of trying to spin as much positivity as we possibly could.
That's right.
Out
Out of anything.
Out of
And
anything.
it, like, it don't matter how bad it is. If you can take how that bad is and spin it around and make something good out of it, man, that's just, look at there, it's just another life experience that turns around into a good thing.
Yeah.
Just like what you're singing about. Man,
I tend to write a lot of stuff like that, which is good because nowadays, like you said, the more positivity, the better. So.
right.
Exactly. We live in such a down negative world, no matter which side you're on.
Yeah.
It don't
Everybody's talking about smack daddy this.
matter. Left, right, center. No matter where you fall
don't matter where you
politically, he is just negative, man.
Yeah, let's turn it all around to positive today, boy. I bet you can't turn it around positive like that gal did, boy.
No, but you can take what she did and run with it.
That's what I'm
What
talking
she
about.
started- what
Play
she
it
started
again.
up.
That's what I mean.
But alrighty, well, I want to hear something else from you. And I don't know what you want to play. It's way back Wednesday, so I don't have anything older, or something new else you want to throw out there for our listeners, or whatever you think. So I'll put her on the spot.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
she's on the spot now. She was planning on playing one song yet.
Oh, I don't mind. I'll play forever.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
You gotta get him out of her.
I could do. It's not way back, but I could do the previous single.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's
perfect.
Let's
Let's
hear
do
that.
some
Let's
little-
hear that.
Yeah.
She's, I don't have a way back.
And she's got a way back to her
As
first
far as
single.
like my the songs that I've kept, I'm my worst critic. So I have been
Right.
for a long time, but now I'm finally, putting more of my own,
That's
just being
good.
more confident and all that good
There you
stuff.
go.
So as far as way back is what most people may have heard.
Right.
That'll work.
Drive.
That's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. And this one's very positive too, actually. I want to throw a little bit of background into it. I wrote it with a friend of mine, and we were just talking about the shows we had in the previous weekend, and sometimes we're playing to 2 people, sometimes we're playing to 200.
Right.
But every time we talk about it, it's usually, we're always having a good time. If you're playing to those 2 people, you're sitting there and it's a good opportunity to practice,
Yes.
maybe, get better,
Yes.
or talk to the people, see what they want to hear. There's always different ways you can make it a good time.
Adaptation.
Yes, and as long as you're doing what you love, it doesn't matter. And that's it's kind of perfect right now. Left at 5:30 to come talk to you guys because this is what I love doing. And when you have the drive to do it,
Yeah.
you'll drive anywhere. So.
Exactly.
So yeah, this one's called Drive.
she's singing a song that's what we do. You know, you get out there and drive.
Exactly.
You know, you go to your job or you go here or go there to get work and everything else, and you drive.
I mean, yeah.
You know, they hadn't made that personal flying thing that so we can fly around. Then it's gonna be you fly.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. It's
There's a sequel.
There's a sequel. It's called well. But I'm telling you though, but the positivity is right, man. It's the ideal of it. That no matter what, you just get up and you go.
And it makes you happy, you know, and you're doing something that you enjoy.
And that's what we say. We tell the kiddos all the time. Say, hey, you're gonna fail. It's just gonna happen. I mean, especially if you got me around you. That's just the luck of it.
Yeah.
You're gonna mess up. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to get up and have that drive to keep moving forward.
Right.
And keep doing what you want to do to get to where you want to go, wherever that might be.
You know, and you're doing something that makes you happy. That's what you're singing about.
All that matters, right?
And yeah, if you're enjoying yourself, and even if it's working hard all day long, at the end of the day you feel like you've accomplished something, you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Many times I haven't accomplished anything.
Yeah. That's that number 5. Evaluate your day.
That's it. Landy's 5. Evaluate your day. Well, I hope everybody's day is going great.
You bet.
Man, we have a fantastic person here in studio with us. Played 2 great songs for us. We're spinning her single, Dead Flowers. You guys check that out. Call us up. Request it. Number 31 on the chart right now.
That's
After
what I'm
only
talking
7
That's
weeks.
crazy. I know. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Thank
Y'all for that.
Thank you for coming and seeing us.
Absolutely.
This is good on my side because I took my headphones off. I had to listen to it in real life.
For the bottom of my heart, you have to truly understand this. Thank you for the cookies.
You bet.
Oh, you are so
Yeah,
welcome.
we're gonna put her on the top of the
And I promise you,
visitors board.
I
right
have
there.
the drive to
Everybody
finish
bring
that
us
bag.
cookies. That's right.
I've got the want.
Hey, that's a great interpretation. I love it.
That's
Yes.
right.
I've got the want and the need.
To finish that.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
As long as you're doing what you love, and if eating cookies is it, man,
doing what
go
I
for
love,
it.
and
That's right. Eating cookies. That's what I'm talking about. Cookie Monster ain't got a chance around here.
That's
It does
right.
not,
Well, good.
no.
I'm glad. Y'all enjoy them.
You guys, where can we find your music, Jane?
You can find all of my information on JadeMarieMusic.com. And you can download anywhere. They have like iTunes and anything streaming as well, like Spotify, Pandora. My Facebook is Jade Marie Music, and Instagram Jade Marie Patek. Twitter's Jade Marie Patek, but like I said, kind of like you, I don't really do that as much. I need to
Right.
be a lot better about it. I just actually like reading everyone else's. That's
Yeah,
my
exactly.
favorite thing to
Oh
do.
my God.
So.
I'm just a Twitter creeper. You
Yeah.
know,
A
big
Twitter
deal.
creeper.
Same.
There you
So
go,
perfect.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Jade Marie Patek, and it's Patek.
Yes.
So y'all remember that. But especially we got Rolino over there. That's a nice little.
That's what I'm
that's
talking
a Czech
about.
Germantown. They got you all day long.
Yeah.
They're the same crazy name. One vowel and 18 syllables.
Exactly.
But now check her music out. Go up there. You can find her music here at KRUN. Obviously, like I said, call in, request the song, and it's gonna be your first top 20 hit. I guarantee you.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Thank y'all so much.
We always say, and it's just coincidence, but as soon as somebody leaves KRUN, their stuff really jumps up the charts. Don't know why that is. I think it's maybe because we're the best AM radio station in Texas, but that's just me. I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah,
you think y'all are onto something?
Yeah, I think so. We have a great cult following, man. Folks,
Yeah,
check us out.
there's 25 people.
If you want to see Miss Jade live, we have over 7 listeners.
That's right.
Oh my
Over
goodness.
7 ladies.
If you want to check her out live, you can go back to the video here in studio. It's going to be on our Facebook page at KRUN 1400 AM. Check that out, and say, quote on it or comment on it. Say hi to her. Let her know how much you think about the song. Couple folks already have.
Oh,
They
good.
chimed
Can't
in.
wait.
Love the music. You guys get there and check it out. Do you have any gigs come up anywhere? You just kind of
I do. We have a small music festival in New Braunfels this coming weekend, and so I'll be playing that on Sunday at Lone
Where's-
Star
where-
Float House.
Lone
Right on the
Star-
river. I'm so excited.
Lone Star Float House. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man,
Y'all
we have
bring
a
a
lot of folks
bathing
in
suit
Ballinger,
so in
man.
case you fall in the water.
A lot of folks in Ballinger head that way a lot, so there's no
Yeah.
chance. So there you go. You can say
It's
you
all
heard her on.
weekend.
You can say you heard her on the weekend on the radio when you go out there this weekend and check her out.
That's
So,
right.
Alrighty. Well, there we go, lady. Got anything else, bud?
Yep. Everybody have an absolutely wonderful day today.
It's
And
Wednesday.
walk around with a big old smile on your face, whether you really need it or not, because everybody's going to want to know what you're up to.
Exactly right. That's exactly right. Because that's that mischievous, right?
That's
That
right.
Whole
They
mischievous
don't
smile.
know, and don't tell them. That'll drive them
Why are
crazy.
you so happy?
Why are you so happy? I can't tell you.
Yeah, woke up this
That's
morning.
it.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, good deal. All right, appreciate you, Jade. Y'all
Thank
check
you,
her
Jade.
out. Go to
Thank
Jade
y'all for
Marie.
having me.
JadeMarieMusic.com. Call in, request her song "Dead Flowers." You can find her on all of your music outlets, Spotify, all that good stuff. So get out there, spread the word, share the video, man. Spread the word about her and this great up and coming. I can't speak. I'm
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's great. A young up and coming artist. We appreciate you guys. Listen to this, Jeff and Landy. It is 9:48 here in the Agroplex. Y'all be prepared. It's still going to be 100 degrees out there.
Yeah,
It's
keep
not-
your eyes out for somebody that needs some water.
Yep, check them out. All pets and animals. Make sure any neighbors area who might need a little help. Check it out. Any more information we gather on the fire on the Sharp there, we will about
Pass
anything
it
that
on.
goes towards that benefit. We will let you guys know about it. We'll pass it along to you as it becomes available to us. Thanks for listening. It is Wednesday, and we will see you tomorrow. Jeff and
That's
Landy.
it.
See you later.
Woo.
Okay. Man.
Man, well, I tell you what, this week and a half, I have not been able to put thoughts together.
Yeah.
I can't talk.
It's been kind of wild.
I can't.
Jay,
feel
it's
like
a
that,
ple-
too.
It's a pleasure meeting
Yes,
you.
the
Thank
same
you
to
for
y'all.
coming, playing and hanging out and,
Absolutely.
and
My
driving
buddy
us crazy
Nathan.
with your music.
My buddy Nathan said he missed it all. Play it again.
No.
Well, Nathan, share the video. You can watch it from scratch.
Yeah, go Nathan. Go Nathan.
Check her out, dude. She's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
He runs a little dance hall here.
Oh, cool.
So,
Yeah.
What's it called?
the hall.
The hall.
Oh,
It's in Rowena.
A little dance
I
hall
love that.
called the
Yeah.
hall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, you'd probably fit right in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be over there going nuts.
oh, awesome.
They'd be pulling their hair out and saying, ah, this lady.
We heard her on the AM the other
We heard
day.
her on
right.
AM radio. Check her out, man. She's here live. Look
But
at
that
this.
never gets old either. And I tell that to people too whenever they say stuff like I heard it here or there or just whatever. Whenever
Yeah.
people are like,
That's-
yeah, we heard you somewhere. And it's so cool to hear it. I'm sure y'all get that all the time. too.
We do it to a point, you know.
Yeah, to a point, just before they throw rotten tomatoes. at
Yeah,
us.
yeah. We heard what you said, boy.
We heard what
Yes,
you said.
oh,
the
Oh,
other
look, it's
day on
Mounty.
the radio.
It's Mounty McMounty Pants in his sidekick.
Yeah.
Talks a
So
lot.
funny. I actually met somebody not that long ago in radio, a couple years ago, I guess. It was so funny. It's one of those things where I was just like, "Hey, you're so and so," and they're like, "Who's asking?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm a big fan," and they're like, "Oh, because it can go either way. Sometimes they want to punch me, sometimes they want to hug me."
Yeah.
I was
That's-
like, "Well."
I think we're pretty good here. They understand us, a lot of folks. I mean, it's hard for us to gauge our listenership. It's pretty good. It's better than it has been in a while. You know, since we took over and we started doing this little radio show. Bye.
Bye, Facebook.
Bye.
My phone deflate. That's weird because.